this kind of just really quick, this leads me to our Twitter Idiot of the Week. This is a brand new segment. We introduced it last week, but pretty much 10,000 takes a day. We gave our kind of a heartfelt tribute to Tavares Jackson. We put a post out there on Twitter that said, "Rip T-Jack, your chapter in this team's history will never be forgotten." Hashtag Skull. This person, we're just going to name Steve. Steve responded, "Is that a joke? ? Not cool." And congratulations, Steve. You just won our Twitter Idiot of the Week because we were trying to, like, Tavares Jackson was a huge part of Minnesota. Like, I mean, to say that in 2009, the team went to an NFC championship game. He was a part of the culture. He helped warm up the defense. He was number 2 behind Brett Favre if anything went down. I think people definitely underestimate the role of a backup quarterback in that situation. And on top of that, like I said earlier, in 2007, he did go 8-4 as the starter. Like, I mean, he did do a lot of solid things for Minnesota, but the Steve guy is just, he just seems like an asshole. So congratulations, Steve, for winning Twitter Idiot of the Week. Do you guys have any thoughts on Steve?
Yeah, like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Like, we're tweeting something serious about someone who passed away, and you have the audacity to break apart our tweet and think, oh, these guys are making fun of him. Just assume that we're making a joke about a guy who died. Like, yeah, sometimes we get a little raunchy. Sometimes we go over the line with stuff, but we're not that fucked up, dude. Like,
no, we're not.
Like, what kind of stupid idiot assumes that we're going to make a joke about a guy dying like that? It's like, honestly, if that's what you're doing on social media, man, you should probably take a break. You should probably just cut it out for a little bit. And
the funny thing too is he's pretty much being the one accusing us of being assholes, right? When in reality, he's taking our like heartfelt tweet and he's like twisting it with his own mind, saying this guy sucked. Why are they saying this? And he's actually the one being an asshole, which is just blowing my mind sense. How people don't have the self-awareness, you know?
You're still part of a team. It's just like if something were to happen, like a Christian Ponder or something, I'm sure the Vikings community would rally around him as well. It doesn't matter how bad they performed here. They're still part of the team and still had some sort of impact on the fans in a way. And, and these guys, whether they're bad, how well they perform on the field, they're still, like someone like Tavares Jackson, they still make positive impacts. They're still great team players and they're still, very positive people on and off the field. So it's like, that's just a very ignorant, asinine comment to make. It's like, I don't even know where that comes from in your mind to even tweet that. Well, like, I don't get it. Like,
I want to give an honorable mention to Twitter Idiot of the Week. Yeah, that was a quarantined fuck up.
Yep.
Tommy also,
yes.
Tommy Anonymous. We're not going to go last names because we're, credit to us for being good people in these trying times. But Tommy wins honorable mention, and he's quoted, "Definitely rest in peace, but I had already forgotten about it." So, like, dude, what the hell? What do you mean you'd already forgotten about it? Like, you want to pretend like backups don't matter? Like, think about this. Think about the odds of making it from not only high school to college, but college to the NFL, and then being the number 2 for a top 10 team for 6-7 years. I mean, come on, man. Like, really, you'd already forgotten about T-Jack? Like, that name like rings forever in Minnesota. I know. Like, people, like, I'm not a fucking Vikings fan. I know who T-Jack is very well. Like, like, I just don't get why people. I mean, I know that our culture here at the Take is we like to laugh and we like to joke, but like, come on,
we don't
man. Like,
step into this territory.
This guy fucking died, and you're talking about how you already forgot about it, like. Jesus.
And the funny thing is, too, he's saying he's already forgotten about his history. It's like, dude, did you forget about 2009? I don't think so, because I feel like that's the one season besides 98, which every Minnesota Vikings fan talks about. And Tavares Jackson was the number 2. And, like, people have to start showing some fucking respect, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, I've been thinking about it, like, all day. Sometimes I saw it, like, I'm like, oh, geez, that, like, is this real? Like, when I start questioning to myself, like, is this real? Like, it's like, this kind of sucks if it's true, and it was, and I've been thinking about it all day. It's been on my mind because, like, that's been I'm not gonna say it was like a household name, but back in the late 2000s, like, that was, everybody knew.
You watch football,
Jackson.
You knew who Tavares Jackson
that was just a common name, even a lot around the NFL. Like, people just knew of that name, being where he was in college and how he, moved up and was a top draft pick. Regardless of how he performed in the NFL, he still had a decent career, an average career for a backup quarterback. And like Zane, like you mentioned, Zane, that he went 8-4 in 2007. He wasn't like by far not the worst quarterback at all that the Vikings have had in franchise history. And even if he was, you still don't make this stuff. You still don't make any asinine comments about it, but he had an average, he had an average career, and people are just being dumbasses about it. And it just shows the stupidity of people on social media. Again, in a situation like this, how stupid people are in this world, especially on social media. It's just ridiculous. It's so stupid. People are so dumb.